CHISPA stands for Children Investigating Science with Parents and After School. CHISPA is actually the word for spark in Spanish. And the goal of CHISPA is to really spark the interest of children and their families in science.
The Hispanic community is still vastly underrepresented in STEM careers. And I think a lot of that is because children aren't exposed to really what those STEM careers look like. And there's a barrier up around science and math.
What CHISPA is and what makes it so wonderful is a multi-stakeholder project that started with a dream. We partner with the National Science Foundation, with the Frost Museum in Miami to make a change in our community.
The National Science Foundation supports CHISPA because it's one of those very effective programs that addresses our national priority to engage underrepresented groups such as Latinos in science and engineering.
CHISPA is the first national collaboration between science museums and children's museums around the country and the National Council of La Raza, NCLR, and the Aspira Association.
At the National Council of La Raza, we value the contributions Latino families bring to the community, but specifically to our schools and our learning environments. And CHISPA has enabled NCLR to provide resources and intentional practices in order to increase the number of Latino families that are exposed to STEM education.
The CHISPA program is very important for Aspira because not only is it to unify the community, but also brings the parents and the students together to come in and participate in various activities.
Our CHISPA network includes 11 science museums. CHISPA creates a bridge between the museums and the community-based organizations.
From a museum standpoint, what we do is we provide APEX training for the instructors at our community sites. And so twice a year, we'll have our instructors come here to the museum, or we'll go out to different community partner sites, and we'll provide APEX training for the instructors.
CHISPA is really designed for the informal science world, for after school. The children are in after school programs. CHISPA gives them a strong curriculum that they can use to learn about science, to practice science.
The major thing I love about CHISPA is that it's a structured activity that's just ready to go right out the box. Light reading, but it's very easy to understand. And it's easy for not just the teachers, but the children, the students to understand as well.
We had to do this type of challenge with marshmallows and sticks. We were trying to make a building of CHISPA, and I kept on failing, but the good part for me was that at the end we got to eat the marshmallows, so yeah.
When children grow up with parents who are interested in what they're doing and who can encourage what they're doing, it makes a difference. We are very intentional about making sure parents are involved in the CHISPA project. We have a curriculum that we developed in conjunction with National Council of La Raza called Padres Comprometidos con CHISPA, Parents Committed with CHISPA. Parents come to a series of workshops in the evening or on Saturdays with whatever is best locally. So they're learning about how schools work, how they can get involved with their children's education in the schools, what the science is about that their children are doing.
One of the most innovative but significant pieces of CHISPA and the actual APEX curriculum is that it's bilingual and bicultural. And by that I mean that all of the lessons are in English and Spanish. The Padres Comprometidos con CHISPA program is also bilingual.
My experiences with Padres Comprometidos has been great because it's an opportunity for families not only to break bread and eat together in a communal space, but it's also an opportunity for parents to have these moments where they're learning about what does it mean to create a science fair project, what are some STEM fields, and the children get an opportunity to create science fair projects and science experiments with their parents, and I think that are like lifetime memories.
It is important to increase participation of Latinos in science because this is part of who the Latino community is and has been, and with all of the challenges that we face nationally, locally, globally, we have to have Latino scientists to be part of that solution.
We know that there are gaps in achievement. We as museums, as libraries, as informal community-based organizations can really try to address that gap by providing exciting experiences that will spark children's interest.